Well, hello my friends, this is Steve from Amateur Hour Gaming, and today is day 53 of the 100-day video challenge. We are going to continue with Kerbal Space Program, pretty much where we left off. Now, as promised at the end of last episode, I have actually been practicing, and I am 85% confident that we can put a Kerbal into orbit and keep him there in this episode. So that's the game plan. Let's see. Okay, let's load up the JB Memorial 1. So we have done some modifications to this. I'll run you through it real quick. Launch this guy. But as you can see, immediately, we've put out some solid boosters. These are actually in two different stages, because of course they explode when they all fire at the same time, which I found out the hard way. We've taken off the fins in favor of some, ladders and landing struts, which we won't actually make use of, but we'll probably expand them once we're in space because it'll look cool. And yeah, that is pretty much it. Maybe snuck another RCS tank in there somewhere, and of course some extra RCS here to even out our control a little bit. But this is the rocket I tested. It did make it into orbit, and we'll call success. Alright, so here we are. You, me, and Gus. We're just going to call him Gus. Alright, now, because I've got the solid rocket boosters, I'm only going to throttle to like about 60%. Let's launch this first stage and see if that does the trick. There we go, see? Immediate straight liftoff. Very pleased with that. These solid fuel babies burn very quick, but I'm trying to keep a grip on my liquid fuel. Hey, did you know you can click on the resource tab? Yes, everybody but me knew that. And you can keep an eye on your various fuels and how they're doing. So, I discovered that one of my big problems playing this previously was that I basically spent too much time looking at the rocket and not nearly enough time looking at the nav ball, the gyroscope, whatever. So, here we are. We're on to our second round of solid fuel. You see, it's going pretty quick, but I'm comfortable with the amount of liquid fuel we have. This should probably do it. Gus is less confident in my abilities. I mean, come on, buddy. Like, what is this, like 1G? 1G? Come on, you did that in space camp. Okay, like it was like at least a G, just getting here, just the pressure of like taking off and landing in the normal plane that brought you to the space center. Why are you screaming? Why are you crying? All right, let's take a couple of those because we don't need them now. And we're making decent speed. I want to get about twice as high before we do anything. So let's actually expand time a little bit. And I'm really hoping this won't bite me. I do have a pretty good fuel supply in the second section of this rocket, so failing these three gas tanks getting us where we need to go. But we're doing good. We're not even at 50% fuel, and we're about to angle over, or whatever you want to call it. We're going to wait till about 15,000 feet. And then we will tilt to about 45, I think. And we will continue to proceed towards space, man! Space! There we go. Let's go back down to normal time. So this is finicky. I have been practicing, but of course now that you're watching, I will inevitably screw it up. So let's take a shot at this. Let's start to angle our ship ever so slightly. Alright, alright, alright. We're going, we're going, we're going, we're going, we're going. Going, and SAS back on. Okay, so that's pretty good. Okay, we're under 50% fuel though, so that's not awesome. Let's take a quick look at the orbit map and see how we're doing. Alright, well, worst case, we are already going to get out to, well, a very low apoapsis, I guess. So let's not mess about. My speed's still increasing, that's good. Let us go back to staging view and see what's going on. I don't know. This definitely worked a lot better when I was doing it at home. Oh, look at that view. Isn't that fantastic? I mean, say what you will about this game. They definitely put a little bit of time and effort into the graphics, don't you think? Yeah, Gus doesn't care. Gus could not care less. I can't take the G. It's not even plural, Gus. It's just one G. I had a guy on a previous mission endured 12.9 Gs. You can watch the video. He survived. Here are you screaming. What are you screaming about, Gus? Okay. Also, I'm going to spend less time talking to the Kerbals and more time watching what I'm doing. 25. Okay. Did I maybe angle him a bit too hard? Possibly. Zapoaps as well. It is pushing out still, so that's good. Let's check back with staging. Yeah, I need to get about another 20,000 feet before I start to like turn over or roll over, whatever you want to call it. I'm trying to be conservative with my fuel. I would like this. I would like these rockets to be able to be the ones that push us into a decent-sized orbit. Oh, Gus, it's getting worse, not better, buddy. But we're just out of the atmosphere now, so we'll have less drag soon enough. I get more mileage out of our fuel, but wow. Wow. That was not as successful as I was hoping. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's see here. About another 9,000 feet, and then we're going to flatten straight out, and that'll really start pushing our orbit out, but we are pushing our luck. 61,000. Okay, yeah. Alright, I better get back to staging view. See what's up. 3, 4, okay, and T. And we are going to roll straight over. Flatten our baby out now. Doing our darndest to stay on the 90-degree line. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, yeah, oh, and he's done. Okay, so T, whoa, whoa. Let's get the SAS back on. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing, guy? This is not what we signed up for. This is not what we signed up for. Let's turn the RCS on, maybe, eh? That might help. Okay, so, 63, 64. So we're still gaining altitude. It's not, certainly not optimal, but we are getting there. Okay, hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Come on. Come on, we want to be... Oh, no, let's go. Let's go. Left is left. Left is left. Let's go, buddy. Let's go. Let's go. We want to be on the horizon. Pop! Okay, that should do it. That should settle us back in. At this point, I don't think we need all this... Oh my god! What just happened? Okay, it did not like that decoupling. But where is it going to... Oh my Jesus. Okay, wow. I swear to God, I promise you that I practiced how to do this. This is ridiculous. Let's see what we can do. Whoa! Getting in the ballpark. Okay, very good. Let that stabilize a little bit. Tick, 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 tick. Whoa. Is down, down, down is down. Okay, whoa, there we go. So that is pretty much where I want to be. 91, 92,000, so we're still gaining height. That is fantastic. All right, Apoapsis is at 104,000. Do you know what? That will actually be good enough. That will not be the orbit that I was hoping for, but we will manage to achieve an orbit, I think, like that. So there we go. And that, my friends, looks like it will be a somewhat circular orbit. Is this the way we want to do it? This one? I shouldn't even be messing with this. Okay, that's good. Never mind. We're not going to fool around. That will put us in orbit. I am content with that. So here we go. Let us start moving towards the node. Okay. Did we do it? Here we go. Tick, tick, tick. Boom. Boom. Whoa, 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 whoa. I want to get right on this blue dot. Okay. Minus 22 seconds. We should actually be burning now. If we want this to work. Now, I might not have enough propellant here to do this. This is entirely possible. Let's just change our camera into free mode. Hey, look at this thing, eh? Oh, that's the view I like. Now, let's see how we are doing. 2 minutes. Alright, so let us see. Let's check an orbit map. Okay, confident that it's actually increasing in size. Somehow I don't feel like we're going to end up with the orbit that we thought we were going to have. But this blue line is increasing. Is it not? Am I right? Okay, speed is increasing. Throttle is at max. I don't really know how to read this gauge or this one on the right, the descending, the, 809, 805, 80 whatever. I'm not quite sure what that's doing. I do see my orbital speed increasing. Let's go back and check my altitude in the staging map. See, I'm dropping. I'm losing altitude. I feel like that should not be happening. Right? Oh, and Gus is unhappy too. Okay, what is happening in the orbit map? Well, we are sort of getting there. We are sort of getting there. But am I not far enough out? Is that the issue? We'll see. Well, I'll either run out of juice. Well, I have a lot of fuel, so this isn't terrible, I don't think. So we should be able to push this out. We may very well do this. We will likely not achieve... Okay, there we go. We've got a periapsis already. 21, 22. This is getting ever increasingly larger. This is fantastic. Here we go. How are we doing for propellant, liquid fuel? We've burnt less than half of it, so that's pretty solid. Let's actually go back and take a look at our ship. Oh, that's already the map we're on. Again, but it seems to be losing altitude. This scares me. It scares Gus, too. Look at Gus. Gus is not a happy camper. We are steadily declining. What is happening? Oh, should I be, let's, see real quick. Whoop. And whoop, whoop. Whoop. See if we can just get right back on this dot. Okay, so should we be throttling down now? Let's see. Orbital map. Have we achieved an orbit? Sort of. Are we high enough now that we will not get caught? This is a very irregular orbit, right? You can see. Kind of dodgy. So he gets quite close to the planet at one point. Okay, now, if we have the nerve, let's go back to staging. 91. Okay, so he's increasing. Okay, so the decreasing height, I guess, was simply the result of the fact that we were at the point in our orbit where we would be closest to the planet, right? Yeah. So this was it, sort of like somewhere in this range here. We got really quite close to Kerbal, I guess it is. All right. Our speed is reducing. I suppose that's nice. Let's see what good old Gus thinks about it. Gus is still not impressed, but we are just about to get down below the G mark, I think. And that should shut him up. 96,000 and change, still climbing. That is fantastic. And I guess we can... What? We still have RCS control, right? Do I want to be on this 90 degree? I think I would prefer it. Can I manage that? Whoop! And then what would happen if I went, say, over here? Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop. If I tried to target that. Now, okay, that's what I want. There we go. Q. T, whoa. T, whoa. Boom. So that looks pretty reasonable. I kind of feel like that's what I want. Can we actually get a shot of us on the planet? We are on the dark side of the planet at the moment. I would like to very much speed this up and watch the sun/moon rise. Orbit map. We're getting there. Speed's coming down. So let's go back to the staging view here. And, yeah, I'd like to see the light side of Kerbal. So let's be nervy and increase time a little bit. Oh, and here it is. Here it is. 3 episodes of screaming. Like, 3 dead Kerbals. Many busted rockets. All of you pulling your hair out repeatedly. Screaming, "You have a gyroscope, you noob! Use your gyroscope, you noob!" And then here we go. Here it is. Fantastic. Oh my goodness. We're about to see the sun come up over Kerbal from space. You hear me? From space we're doing this. Oh! Oh, is that not the most beautiful thing that you've ever seen? Is that not it? There we go. Fantastic. Fantastic, my friends. Fantastic. I absolutely love it. I think we are a piece of floating space junk in the sky. But look at that. Look at that beauty. There we are. How are we doing? Have we come out of our orbit? No, we're just getting to one of the longest parts of it, eh? If we speeded things up, let's get a view from when he's way out there. And again, bear in mind, this guy probably never coming home. You know, this would be the deal. So time speed back down to 1. I want to just take a look at the staging. Oh, look at that. Look at how gorgeous that is. Let's get this stupid thing out of the way. Look at how beautiful that is. I mean, the ship, not so much. Floating coffin. Floating coffin for Gus Kerman. Absolutely. But he's floating in a stable orbit, so I call that a win. So, before I do anything else to destroy this, I'm going to thank you guys for hanging out with me on day 53 of the 100-day challenge. Once again, my name is Steve. This is Gus. We're from Amateur Hour Gaming. I had a fantastic time doing this with you guys today, and I hope you're willing to come back and hang out with me tomorrow. Now, as promised, 7 days of Kerbal Space Program. This is day 4. We have 3 days left. We are going to the moon. We are going to the moon. It's going to happen. I might have to practice, but we're getting it done. So, as usual, my friends, thumbs up if you like the video, thumbs down if you don't. Please feel free to comment either way. I thank you all for being with me today, and I look forward to being with you tomorrow.